Picture this. Two of the world's most influential men, one, a former president of the United States, the other, a billionaire tech magnate, find themselves locked in a brutal, all-out war. The stakes are high, the consequences dire, and the world watches in awe as the two titans clash. But what if this war didn't just reshape the political landscape of America? What if the outcome led to an unexpected twist? One where Elon Musk, the innovator and entrepreneur, found himself not just as the leader of his own companies, but as the president of Canada or Germany. What would happen if Elon Musk, not just a businessman, but a political force, took control of a nation? And what could the implications of a war between these two extraordinary figures mean for the world? What if Donald Trump and Elon Musk went to war, and Elon Musk became the president of Canada, Germany, or another country? This isn't just a hypothetical question, it's a deep dive into the power dynamics that could redefine global politics. In a world where celebrity and influence dominate the political sphere, could a man like Elon Musk, with his enormous wealth and vision, step into a world leader role? And if he did, would his rise signal the beginning of a new era of global leadership, or would it set the stage for chaos? Donald Trump, once the leader of the United States, rose to power through a mixture of political audacity and business prowess. His tenure as president was marked by dramatic shifts in American politics and a never-before-seen style of leadership. On the other hand, Elon Musk, a man who reshaped the world with companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and now Twitter, is more than just an entrepreneur. He is a symbol of innovation, ambition, and the future. But what if these two figures, each with their own unique brand of influence, clashed? What if a rivalry between them escalated into a war that sent shockwaves through the world? To understand what could happen, we need to consider the consequences of such a war. Trump, a political mastermind with control over the most powerful nation on earth, versus Musk, a business titan whose wealth surpasses that of most nations. This isn't just a war of bombs and military might, it's a battle for influence, control, and power. What if, in this conflict, Musk, ever the strategist, found an opening in another country's political system, one he could use to his advantage? What if his incredible business acumen and social influence propelled him to the highest office in a country like Canada, Germany, or another powerful nation? The idea of Musk becoming the president of a country like Canada or Germany may seem outlandish, but it's not impossible. While each of these nations has its own political system, the influence of global figures like Musk cannot be underestimated. Consider the role of populism and outsider candidates in recent political history. Donald Trump's own rise to power proves that the traditional political machine can be disrupted by a force of personality and wealth. Musk, with his unmatched network, vision for the future, and immense public support, could easily leverage his influence to secure a high political office. But how would this happen? Let's explore the path Musk could take step by step. Step 1. The power of social influence. Musk's presence on social media, Twitter in particular, has made him a household name across the globe. His tweets spark conversations, debates, and even policy changes. In an era where social media can shift public opinion in real time, Musk would have an advantage like no other leader before him. Step 2. Corporate leverage. Musk's companies, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and others, are not just businesses. They are global entities. His control over cutting-edge technologies, from electric vehicles to space exploration, gives him a platform few can match. In a world where global economies are increasingly driven by technological innovation, Musk's influence could easily extend beyond the business world and into the political realm. Step 3. A global crisis. Musk, ever the problem solver, could position himself as the answer to global problems: climate change, energy crises, even space exploration. As nations struggle to adapt, Musk's vision for the future could make him a key player on the global stage, allowing him to step into a role of national leadership. Now, let's take a step further. Imagine Musk running for office in Canada or Germany. In Canada, for instance, the system of government allows for elected leaders to hold power through parliamentary means. But a figure like Musk could dominate the national conversation with his wealth and public appeal. Musk's leadership could represent a break from traditional politics, similar to what we saw in the United States during Trump's rise. In Germany, the political system is more complex, with a chancellor elected by the Bundestag. But what if Musk, already a billionaire, managed to secure the support of key industries and political players? With his vast network and the support of Germany's tech community, Musk could appeal to voters looking for bold change. Musk, backed by his vision of a tech-driven future, could become the political figure who unites those who feel alienated by the traditional system. What would the consequences of this war and Musk's rise to power be? For one, it could cause a massive shift in global geopolitics. Trump, with his populist agenda, would not easily let go of the power he once held. The world would witness a dramatic clash of ideologies. Musk's vision of a global future, driven by technology, could collide violently with Trump's more traditional nationalist approach. The political landscape would be forever altered. Global alliances could be redefined, economies reshaped, and international relations upended. Countries like Canada or Germany, led by a figure like Musk, could begin to reimagine their roles on the world stage. Would Musk's influence be a beacon of progress, or would it lead to deeper divisions? In the end, the idea of Elon Musk becoming the leader of a country, whether Canada, Germany, or another, is not just about his political rise. It's about the broader implications of power, technology, and influence in our modern world. Musk's journey from tech mogul to world leader could represent a shift in how we view leadership, governance, and the role of corporations in shaping global policy. What would it mean for the world if the man who revolutionized electric cars and space exploration became the president of a nation? Could his drive for technological progress lead to a brighter future, or would his business interests turn global politics into a corporate battleground? In this alternate reality, the future of the world would hang in the balance, defined not by armies or nations, but by the power of a man's vision and his ability to shape the future. What if this war between Trump and Musk didn't just rewrite history? It rewrote the very fabric of our political and economic systems. The question remains, could we handle a world where power is not just about politics, but about who can control the future? Stay tuned for the next What If scenario. Subscribe now to explore more thought-provoking questions and alternate realities.